What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I had to put this one out so just kind of give people some understanding. If you're an artist, you kind of already know where I'm coming from when I say this. But sometimes to the general person, the general fan, the supporter, they really don't get it. Sometimes just because you are a rapper, an artist, a singer, that don't mean you always want to rap, sing, and perform. I'll take it a step further. It doesn't always mean that you even want to hear rap music. Um, I might be one of the, I ain't gonna say one of the few. I feel like I'm one of those rappers who really don't listen to a lot of rap music. That's like, some people would look at that as being weird, but I feel like it's a bunch of rappers that are like me, that you don't listen to a lot of rap music. And the reason being is because that's all we do for the most part. And it's all that we have done for the better part of our life in a lot of cases, man. You talking people who've been consistently making music for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 years in a lot of cases. So this is all that you do. So in your free time, you kind of reach a point where you don't want to hear any rap music. So you find yourself listening to different types of music. I know I listen to a lot of old school R&B. That's my main go-to in terms of the type of music that I listen to, because you just your body and your mind naturally calls for a balance. So you can't just be all rap, 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 rap. It's like whatever job that you work on. I know people who work in the or who have worked in the food industry, and you may work at a certain uh, restaurant, and people will say, "Oh man, I know you love working there. You be getting all that free chicken." And people say, "Man, yeah, when I first started working there, but now I don't even like that chicken. I don't even eat there because that's all I see every day. That's all I'm around every day. So when I come home to sit down to eat, the last thing I want is some chicken from that place. Now it may be another place that do it a little different, and you might indulge in that, but that's just the principle of it. You kind of break away to get a balance, and you operate on the concept of stepping away from something in order to regenerate and give yourself a chance to miss it, to be able to come back to it a lot stronger. And I'll push it a step further for me, because I might be one of the worst of all time at this. I don't even listen to my own music very much at all. And I don't think that that's a good thing. It might be something wrong with me, and on that level, I don't really listen to my music a lot. I spend so much time actually putting it together, actually writing it, actually making it, that it's like once I'm done with it, it's rare when I go back to it. But when I do go back to it on my own, I tend to have a deeper appreciation for it if I did it right. There are other songs that I'll be like, oh man, I don't know what I was thinking when I made that one. You know, but it may be a song that y'all love. So it's so many different angles to it. But one of the things that I really don't like, and I don't. When I say I don't like it, I don't mean it from a point of view of like it makes me mad or I get upset or no, I don't mean it like that. I just I would rather not. It's when you know how people got love for you, and I always appreciate those that got love for me. Um, but people come around you and they want to play your music for you. Yeah, man, I got all your stuff. Then they start playing your music, and they play it for you as if you're not you. And you be like, yeah, I see, yeah, that's what, yep, that's me. Yep, you got it, you know. Because you just don't always want to hear yourself all the time, you know. And it's funny, you know, I get a laugh out of it, but it's something I would prefer not, you know, just in social settings. Now, you know, if you at a club, well, they don't play my music at the club on the radio that much, but there have been moments where, you know, you be at an event and the DJ acknowledges that you're there, and then they'll start playing some of you. Yeah, that's cool because we in that kind of setting, you know, we in that kind of environment. But you know, if you if you see me standing at the bus stop and happen to pass by and offer me a ride, and I take you up on it, you don't have to play none of my music, man, just to show me that, hey, man, I support you. You know, you ain't got to start playing, you know, the album and giving me a review of my own stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know. Even though it's kind of crazy when I don't that I don't listen to a lot of my own music, because when I do hear it, like I said, I have a different kind of appreciation for it when it's good, because this is the God honest truth. A lot of times I'll listen to one of my own songs, and even though I'm familiar that I know I made the song, I don't remember what I said. So I'm listening to it like the lyrics are new to me. You know, so that's kind of a, you know, a fun experience sometimes. But, you know, a lot of artists don't really like to just be, had that imposed upon them. Like, it's like somebody seeing a comedian and say, hey man, make me laugh. Hey, tell me a joke. You know, it's the same kind of principles. Hey man, kick a rap for me. Now, when I was young, I look forward to that. Well, hold on, let me switch that up. When I was younger, I'm still young. When I was younger, I look forward to that. You didn't really have to even tell me uh, to spit something when I was younger, because that was gonna happen. I had to let the world know what I do. But now I'll be kind of like, you know, man, say that one you said, man, remember when you, and you be like, yeah, you gotta let people know now, man. I'm not here for that, man. I just came to get some cookies, bro. I ain't really trying to, you know, perform in the mall today, you know. Now, if you catch me in a good mood, some days you just have that, you know, that energy, and you just feel like you want to get down. But it has to be something that you want to do. You know, I have to want to do it. I can't just uh, do it on call because you want me to do it. You know, but that's just something for people to know moving forward. A lot of times, an artist, you know, he not there for that. You know, he this dude at the restaurant with his family, or he pushing his daughter on the swing at the park, and you mob up on him, you know, wanting him to perform for you. You know, the guy say, look, man, I got a show next weekend. Hey, come support that. You know, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get everything you want. But I'm just one of those people who don't always want to hear rap music, and I think that's a good thing for me. I can't speak for you. You know, it doesn't mean that I don't still love the game and love the culture. Um, it just means that I'm just in a place where I have to balance it a little differently. I have to approach it a little differently in order to still maximize when I do immerse myself back in it. That's all. But you know, I always appreciate the love I get from y'all, man, especially out in the streets, man. I'm never one of those rappers who feel like I'm too good to talk to the people. If I got time to chop it up and dap you up, take a picture, you know, I'm gonna give you that, because I appreciate y'all. You know, it's a lot of money is tight, and time is even tighter. So if somebody is willing to give me their time, share their time and their money with me, then I have an obligation to pay that back in the form of just showing them some love when they see me. Alright, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Hope y'all got something out of this video. Be sure to go subscribe to my podcast channel, the Underground Dialogue Podcast. Do that right now. Check out the content over there as well. And I will catch y'all later on. Peace. I don't know why I did that.